Hello world, it's your guy, Bad Dexter here, bringing you another review for the Real Housewives of Beverly Hills Season 13, Episode 6. So let's get into it. I would say I love the Beverly Hills intro the most with the cute little beat. I am so excited for it every time it comes around. You know, I love it just with the glamorousness and the fucking diamonds and shit. I love it. So the episode opens up to Dorit and Crystal linking up on the same skeg to Kyle's house with her piles of mail because she only likes opening checks. I'm here for it all day. Story of our lives. She needs a business manager. Dorit's business manager lets her know of her overspending. They then start talking about Dorit apologizing to Garcelle, but Kyle hijacks the conversation to talk about the combo with Sutton. Kyle talks about how Sutton feels the elevator scene with Erica's friends of Magic Mike was a setup. She then does her impersonation. She then does her impressions of her doing impressions. Dorit and Kyle talk about Sutton having switches. Dorit does her Southern Belle impersonation and talking about maybe it's because of her drinking. But good thing Crystal defends Sutton, talking about Dorit's 3 caucus out cocktail that the entire world knows about. And Kyle starts judging, saying that sometimes vodka makes people mean. And once again, Crystal to the confessional rescue, saying how just because Kyle got sober like yesterday doesn't mean she can stick her nose up and judge people who drink. Kyle wants to repair things with Sutton because she thinks she's worth it to her. Next, we have Sutton and Garcelle having some cockies and bites, catching up. After the premiere party, Sutton is still the bacon-eating vegetarian. They talk about the situation with Erica, then the convo with Kyle, where she feels Kyle was defending Erica. Sutton feels Kyle always has to insert herself with her. She was hurt by the convo they had at the premiere party. Sutton may have hit a nerve. So Sutton did notice Kyle's new ring, and nobody else did, but Dorit still had her jewelry after all her robberies. The shade that Garcelle threw and, you feel me, noticed. Things with Kyle's rings could be some links with the tabloids and rumors. Sutton just truly cares. Garcelle thinks they both need to be honest and clear the air. Now we go to Erica's meeting some talent managers about going forward with her possibilities since she just revamped her team and fired her publicist that leaked shit to the press about Kathy. He was also Nikki Hilton's publicist. There was a lot of uncertainty around her brand with the Girardi lawsuits, but now after her proven innocence, where do we go from here? She wants to be back on stage and creating new music. Next, we jump to Garcelle and one of her twins, Jax, going to dinner. Shishito peppers and A5 Wagyu steak. You know, her twins love them some steak. She's navigating her different relationships with them and how to converse and mother individually, etc. Jax wants the freedom his dad provides, but he's been well aware of the affair that broke the marriage since he was 8, and he's even looked up the article with her email blasting him to all his colleagues. She's shocked and surprised. He never said anything, but he felt he couldn't at the time. Garce found out about the affair because she was looking through his phone, but Jax knew since he was a little kid that his daddy was having an affair. So, you know, he was like, you know, daddy, just tell her, she's asking. You know, Garcelle is hit differently, but she's proud because he's helping her grow. Now we have Kyle finally linking with Morgan Wade on camera. I've been over it since I first heard about it. Like, literally, I'm like, finally we're getting to it because I've been over it since I first heard about it. Since the rumors started, honey. They are linking to get matching tattoos. Or not matching tattoos. Kyle got a new tattoo and then she gave Morgan a tattoo. Morgan was defending her on IG the other day, and they got the world confused on their friendship. The tat artist asked how they met, and Morgan talks about how Kyle stalked her on the internet. Kyle talks about being obsessed with her music and voice. Morgan does country music. Kyle is very free with Morgan's presence. Kyle is having a THC CBD dinner. She has tried edibles since not drinking and does it since she feels the pressures of not drinking around the group. It will be a nice culinary experience that they will all enjoy partaking or not. Is this Kyle's midlife crisis era? Might be. Kyle gets a cute little galaxy tat on her hip, and she tattoos her initial on Morgan Wade's arm. Next, we have Kyle getting home from the tattoo parlor, greeting Mauricio, and they talk awkwardly about her not reading his book, but she said she will get to it. He's packing for a trip and might want to pack her after finding out his love bean got another tat without his permission, but he keeps hoping she gets his name tatted, though. That's weird. That's a fucking curse. She just wanted something cute that didn't symbolize anything, but he hopes to see it often. Wink, wink. But they ain't been fucking in who knows how long. Now we have Sutton linking with her matchmaker to finally see some suitors. Sutton invited Dorit over for I don't know why, but Dorit claims to be a good free matchmaker, so she's here to help pick some dates. The matcher feels Sutton is very self-aware, but Dorit doesn't agree. Sutton now changes her mind and might get snippy, wanting her to leave. Bachelor number 1 only got Sutton zooming in on his print, but looks can be deceiving. Looks can be deceiving on the print, y'all. Bachelor number 2, Sutton didn't like the black suit, black shirt, black tie, monochromatic look. But what if her dates judged her on her first what if her first dates judged her on her fashion choices? You know what I mean? But don't hate on the cat sweater. You feel me? Bachelor number 3 loves cooking healthy plant-based meals and watching classic movies. Snooze, snore to bed. Dorit puts in that Sutton might be more attracted if instead wine he preferred a bottle or two of vodka. Dorit might be next on Sutton's hit list after that comment. They all picked their first picks. Sutton really liked number 1. So next we go to Kyle FaceTiming Morgan while getting her hair did for the THC CBD dinner. Morgan let Kyle initial her on her arm. All the ladies getting glammed for the dinner. Garcelle doing Dorit impressions with her stylist. Kyle is feeling peer pressure into doing something, so she's smoking and eating weed instead of drinking margaritas, doing the splits, saying regretful shit, and waking up with headaches. Now we finally get to see the new housewife, Anne-Marie Wiley, who is married to Marcellus Wiley from the NFL. She is an Aries and the birthday twin to Kathy's mom, to Kyle's mom, Big Kathy. So Kyle is immediately drawn to her. Anne-Marie is married to Marcellus, yes, ex-NFL. She works out 6 to 7 times a week, too. So Kyle is like, it's not weird. Anne-Marie is a hugger. Sutton just became one, but she's nervous because she's in the same Barbie tool dress Erica once was in. So she's like, they still making that shit? Crystal comes in hot, knowing Anne, and she's like, the bitch is nosy. Because she be asking hella questions, be all up in your business. Camille Grammer and Denise Richards arrive together to Kyle and Faye. Right, so Denise Richards and Camille Grammer arrive. So Kyle and Faye need to get prepared. All we need is Allison and that electronic cigarette. Just know that. Camille and Denise arrive toasted and nervous. Right, Denise was toasted. I don't know what she was on. She came in 3 sheets to the wind. They both came matching in pink. Denise and Garcelle not feeling the weed, partaking. Sutton and Kyle step to the side while everyone goes to the table. Faye and Camille actually hug. Faye moved her place card because she was right across from Camille before. Sutton wants to smooth the air with Kyle. Sutton talks to her ex Christian about him wanting to move to London with their son James and her. Her ex is globally powerful, not just selling houses. So it was like Princess Leia fighting Vader and all the stormtroopers. Sutton then gets emotional if maybe could Christian take James or did James want to go. But Sutton gets more child support. It's just annoying. It's more legal mumbo jumbo. Kyle isn't sympathetic because it's kind of a money issue. She just thinks it's an excuse. Sutton doesn't think Kyle is a friend. She thought she was. Kyle starts talking about maybe Sutton's meds for her feet affect her moods or how many drinks she had. Then Sutton straight up walks out, rightfully so, like fuck off. Crystal came in the room and stated they do the same things to each other. So the herbal chef finally gives his 5-course spiel to keep them euphoric, then bring them down during dessert. Crystal brings up the Kyle-Sutton conflict at the table to the group. Sutton thinks Kyle keeps deflecting to not be honest and real about her life. They got the chef scared to serve food while they're screaming. Kyle then brings up the Sutton doesn't eat at all after Sutton keeps talking about her eating habits and working out excessively. Garcelle and Sutton then blast if something is going on in her marriage. Kyle's wedding ring is in the bank and the new band is not a makeup gift. Not a makeup gift. Or what did she say? What did Garcelle call it? It wasn't a makeup gift, a sorry gift or something present or whatever she called it. Garce got a diamond cross that didn't burst into flames, and Camille used to get cars like Aston Martins when their men would cheat. Faye then pipes up to defend Kyle, and Garcelle's like, who's talking? Oh, Faye. Erica doesn't know why Sutton keeps digging into Kyle's personal life, but just happy it ain't her. Kyle says that the last year has just been the hardest. That's like all she said at the retreat. Garcelle thinks she doesn't want to address the elephant in the room. Nobody cares who bought the ring. Kyle can't afford to be depressed right now, and that's what the drinking does to her. So that's where the episode ends, and it's giving to be continued vibes. So we're definitely going to see the end of that. I am hearing through the grapevine that because of all the drama with Marcellus, that Anne-Marie might be demoted to a friend of. I'm super sad because I would love another Black Beverly Hills housewife. That would be amazing. And a Black Beverly Hills housewife that is married to a Black man. Awesome. You know what I mean? Like, that would be super sickening. I would love that. It's just super sucky that, you know, what he did 30 years ago affects her today, you know, and I feel so bad for her. But, you know, that was the review for the Real Housewives of Beverly Hills, season 13, episode 6. I'm your guy, Bad Dexter, Alan Poindexter on Facebook, BADD_Dexter on Instagram, Twitter, and Snapchat. I'm your guy. Please stay tuned for all the reviews to come. Take care, you guys. Peace, love, and happiness.